Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. Today it is Tuesday, which means it's Tutorial Tuesdays, and I'm going out because right now, I know this video goes up on Tuesdays, but right now it's Saturday and it's my best friend's birthday, so I'm going out and I'm getting ready and I thought I would film my look. So this is probably my go-to look on a night out. A bit of a soft glam look. If you like the look of it, then please continue watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe and turn on post notifications. If you want to see pictures of this look, I do post them on my Instagram. I'll leave the handle in the description. And yeah, I'm in a really big hurry because I need to go get her ready too. So I will send you on through. Hi. Okay, so first things first, on the relist. Primer. So I've already done all my skincare, you know, cleanse, toned, exfoliated, moisturized, all that good stuff. If you do want to know what products I use and a bit about my skincare, then that is actually the last video I filmed, so you can go watch that if you do want to know. This is just the Kiko Milano Hydra Pro Glow Primer, because what else would I use really? So I'm going to do skin first because I'm not doing anything that crazy with the eye. It'll be a little bit glam, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. There's not going to be fallout, there's no glitter or anything, I don't think. So yeah, skin first. And for skin, I will be using a little bit of the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation in shade 3W0 and a little bit of the Estee Lauder Double Wear in shade Buff 2N2. This one's a tiny bit dark and this one's a tiny bit light. This one is radiant coverage, medium, and this one's a bit more matte but full, so I like mixing them together. So I'm just going to put a bit of each on the back of my hand. I'd probably say I use more of the Dior one because I like that finish better, and probably on a night out I like to be a little bit darker on the face. But the double wear gives it a really nice, you know, long lasting wear, especially for a night out. And just taking out a beauty blender, blending them a little bit on the back of my hand and then applying to my face. I don't take it all the way up to the eyeball, but up close enough, but we're going to put concealer there anyway. I haven't actually used a beauty blender to blend foundation in a while. I've been using brush and I actually forgot how much I liked it. I just think it makes it so easy. Like, it literally does what it says. It blends beautifully. Whee! So it's still a shine from the Radiance foundation, but it's going to give me a lot more full coverage with the double wear included in that. So next thing is concealer, and I'm so happy because I finally found this again. So it's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I do use, but I've been using it in the shade Custard, which is far too light, and I have had this one for ages, but I lost it. This is in shade Tiramisu, so it's a bit darker and it's a bit pinkier, and a pinkier shade will cover your eye bags a lot better than a yellow shade. So I'm using this to cover my eye bags. Just using the same beauty blender, I'm going to blend that in. See the difference? It just brightens up that under eye. I love it. And I just take a little bit on all the areas I want to brighten up. In any areas I want a little bit more coverage. I get red just under here, so I just put a little bit there to cover it. And also with concealer, I like to just take my finger, especially under the eye. This just warms up the product a little bit and kind of gets it into your creases. Next step, cream contour. This is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. So I always use the exact same beauty blender just to blend that in. And we're going to use some cream blusher today. This is the Milk Makeup in shade Werk. It's for your lips and your cheeks. I've used this on my lips though. I don't like it, but each to their own. I actually put my blusher just above the apples of my cheeks because that's where I like it. Just be careful with this that it doesn't remove any of your foundation. Sometimes when I twist it, it does take a little bit off. So just dab it on carefully. And Shock Same Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna blend that into the cream contour. It just gives a nice wee glow. Okay, so now we've done all the creamy things. Let's move on to powders. I'm gonna take the Hoola Caramel Bronzer on an angled brush and just put that where I put the cream contour. So for a night out look, I definitely like doing a little bit more bronzer. Bring that a little bit down my neck. For blusher, I'm going to go in with this Revolution blush palette. Now, to me, this looks more like a highlighting palette, but it's called a blush palette, so I'm going to use it as a blusher and see what happens. They're really pretty colours. I'm going to go for the more rose gold one here. They're all pretty shimmery. Actually, there's less shimmery ones. But I'm going to go in with this one first because it's less shimmery. And I'm just tapping that on where I put the cream blush. And then we're going to powder the face down. So Laura Mercier translucent setting powder because there's nothing else better in the whole entire world. And I'm going to take my Morphe M459 brush because it's the best one to do what I'm about to do. So douse this brush in it. And I just draw a line from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth. I'm gonna fill it in. And that just gives the best defined contour line ever. And I like to take the excess and put it into my laugh lines to mat them down. A little bit here. Basically just all on all the areas that I know are gonna get oily when I'm dancing. Oh, I've made my nose a bit white. Okay, and then for under the eye, I just go back in with my finger to make sure there's no creases. And then take some of the setting powder on a beauty blender, just press that into the under eye. Oh, it's actually easier to do with my thumb on the side because of these nails. Woo. You can see this really kind of mats down the face and lightens the face. That's why I wasn't too worried about putting all that bronzer on because I knew this was going to happen. But when I'm going a night out, I know that I'm going to be dancing quite a lot, sweating, so I need to be fully powdered down. I'm not going to bake anything for that long because I don't think I need to and I don't have time. So I'm just going to brush all that off. See that nice line it gives, just even keeping it on for a few minutes. Personally, I don't like to bake my under eyes for long because I actually have quite a lot of wrinkles under my eye, and I think when I bake them it just makes the skin drier and the wrinkles crease a lot easier. I'm just going to go over with a tiny bit of bronzer just on areas that I do want a bit more bronze because I seemed to have matted them down quite a bit with that powder. Always get powder on top. I don't know why I insist on wearing black all the time. Okay, so moving on to eyes. Using the same concealer that I used on the rest of my face, I'm gonna conceal my eyelids. I don't put a huge amount on, just enough for the eyeshadow to stick to and enough that there's going to be a nice smooth base. Et voila. And then I'm just going to set that with the same translucent setting powder. Okay, so we're going for a soft glam. Soft glam. I know everyone's so bored of that right now, but that's what I'm doing. Okay. So I actually recently got this brown eyeshadow from Kiko Milano. What shade is it? It's shade 112. High pigment, wet and dry eyeshadow. It is the perfect warm toned brown for me. I am in love with it. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and place it on the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. Oh, I'll zoom these in because we're doing eyes. You see, I just love that colour. I've kept most of it on the outer corner, but I've brought it in, blended it, just with the excess, blended it into the inner corner. When you blend this shade, it actually turns into such a nice burgundy. So it creates like a transition color for you, which is amazing. I'm just gonna go back into the outer corners just to deepen the shade even more and really into the crease. That was just the easiest blend ever. I actually wouldn't even mind leaving it like that, but I'm gonna add a little bit of color. So at the same time as buying that shade, I bought this shade. It is a gorgeous, it's called Magnetic Impact eyeshadow. It's in shade 104. It's like a coppery, orangey coppery color. It's amazing. I'm gonna take that on my ring finger and just put that right in the middle of the lid. Look at that. I've kept it pretty close to the lash line. I've not put it like all the way up the lid. I really like that kind of look at the moment. Okay, and I'm gonna do a wing, a kind of smoky wing. So I'm gonna take a angled brush. I'm gonna take a setting spray. This is the Revolution Glow Fix setting spray, and just a black. I'm using the black out of the Urban Decay Distortion eyeshadow palette. It's called Blackout. I'm gonna spray the brush, dip it into the black, and create a wing with that shadow. Okay, and for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the copper colour that we used and I'm just going to mimic what we've done on the lid, but to the lower lash line. So where we've put it on the lid, I'm going to copy it on the lower lash line. I'm going to take the first colour we used, the warm brown, and just smoke out the rest of the lower lash line. While I'm here, I'm just going to deepen up this crease with that colour even more. I'm also going to just smoke out the wing with the colour a little bit. For the inner corner, I'm going to use, this is the Sleek Highlighting Palette in Cleopatra's Kiss. They've got two cream highlighters and two shadow highlighters. I'm going to take this cream one. It's a bit more pinky than the gold one. Take that on a MAC 231 and just paint the inner corner. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that just on the brow bone. Not too much though. Just pat that down. That's a pretty cool rose gold look right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, do brows and lashes, and I'll probably just do my hair just now actually, and then I will be right back. Oh, actually I forgot that before I put eyelashes on I want to do highlighter, and before I do highlighter I need to set my face. Now I've run out of my Urban Decay All Night setting spray. Sad. But I have picked up the Revolution Glow Fix one just to keep me going until I get a new one. So let's try this bad boy out. Okay. It doesn't smell as nice. Let's see how it sets. Now while my face is still a bit sticky, I'm going to stick to the Rose Gold Thin and use this palette, which is the Rose Gold Revolution. It's called Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold. And I'm just going to get the lighter pink and the darker pink and mix them together on a little fan brush. Just doing all the places that I normally do. The cheeks, the temples, the very tip of the nose, and a little bit on my chin. That is a nice shine from a non-expensive highlighter. Okay, so again, I'm gonna go, my eyebrows are done, but I'm gonna go put eyelashes on and do my hair, and I'll be right back. Hi guys. Okay, so I've done lashes, you just see my brows, and I've kind of done hair, but I'm running out of time, so I've done it really quickly, and I'll maybe finish it because I need to go get my friend ready. It's her birthday. If you're watching, Jess, happy birthday. I know it was last week, but I love you. So the only thing left is lips. The tip that I will give you is while I'm doing my hair, before I do my hair, I will brush my lips. I know that sounds weird, but with a wet toothbrush, it's kind of like exfoliating your lips, and then I'll put Vaseline or whatever lip salve you use and just let that soak into my lips while I do my hair. So I've done that. Oh, by the way, I've changed what I was wearing because I've changed into what I'm gonna wear. This is it. If you want to see a full picture, I'll probably put it on my Instagram. I'll leave the handle in the description. And yeah, so the lips I'm going for today is pretty basic. I think I've actually even used it before. I'm gonna go in with a sleek lip liner. It is in the shade Locked Up. And it's just a kind of brown colour, really. It's actually maybe a bit more orangey than I thought it was. With the lip liner, I will colour in the whole of my top lip. But leave the bottom lip free of liner. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut these off. That's annoying. Then for lipstick, I'm using the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick in 1993. This is a bit more purple, so it'll help even out that orange tone in the liner, I guess. So even though these are a kind of matte lipstick, they do have a slight shine to them. If I want it more matte, I just tap it a little bit. It takes off the excess shine. And there we have it. My whole look for my night out. Definitely my go-to skin, and I just kind of change up the eye colour just so it's not the exact same all the time. I definitely like this rose gold. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. If you have done so already, thank you so much. And if you extra like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And when you subscribe, you can hit the little bell that puts on post notifications. That will alert you every time I post a video, because if you liked this one, then you might like the next one. Don't actually see the point in doing my hair, because if you could see the weather right now, it's like a storm out there in Glasgow. So yeah, we'll stay like this for all of 3 minutes as I walk out the door. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you really liked the look, and I wish you all the best for the next week. Love you guys. Bye. Hello. 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 Love you. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.